Hi, family. Hi. Welcome back. I know it's been a long time. It feels like years. But I'm so glad to be back. I've been missing you, but I'm so grateful to be back. So today's video is gonna be, I'm gonna tell you what I've been up to. What I've been up to. What I've been up to. I spent a lot of time with my granddaughter in the United States. So I came back, and also we've been working on our rural home. So this season has been truly of health, of legacy, and of faith. There's been a lot of movement, a lot of growth, and a lot of purpose. But I'm just so excited to share with everything in this video. I've been missing you, just to have people of the same mind, people of the same dream. I've been just really missing you. I love you with my heart. Some of you have been reaching out on my WhatsApp. Some people have been reaching out on Facebook. But I'm so grateful to be back. I'm so grateful to be back with a bang, to encourage each other. Let's move on. Let's build those homes. Let's move. Let's go to our rural home. So it's been exciting. I'm like, I love that rural home like more than anything else. I'm so excited. I hope you're excited. I hope you're excited where you are, whatever you're doing. So guys, grab your cup of coffee and let's sit down. I'm gonna tell you what I've been up to, but mostly about the progress of the rural home and other things that I've been up to. It's been exciting, and I've seen the faithfulness of God. I've seen His wonderfulness. I've seen His provision, but it was just all steps of faith. We started that home. We started in July, but it's been movement of faith, but we have seen God providing. And I encourage you guys, continue. It is a journey of faith. It's not a journey that you just say, I'm going to do it. Just consider God in whatever you're doing. So just sit back and let's enjoy this video. So, last month, I'm now 54. I turned 54 in September. So it's been exciting. But I thought I would challenge myself in this age. So I challenged myself to do something that I thought I could not do. I ran the Sindon Half Marathon. If my husband was here, he would say, he said, are you crazy? But I did it. So I thought I would never do. I did the Reading Half Marathon some years ago. I did about 3. So this one was my 4th one, but I didn't think I would ever do it. But I thought I would challenge myself. But what really motivated me to run this marathon was to support an orphanage in Zimbabwe. So I wasn't running for me, but I was just running for an orphanage in Zimbabwe, which I was raising funds for them, which we did. I managed to raise £500, which is good. Thank you for your support. I know some of you are my supporters, and I saw you, donating for the cause. So I'm excited. So that experience helped me, to realize that, health is wealth. It's never too late to take care of your body and to give back to your community at the same time. Inspire us to do the same. I hope my story encourages you guys wherever you are, especially I know fellow Africans. When I ran, I didn't see many of us, guys. I didn't see many Africans. There were only few. I think I saw maybe 5% were Africans. So I would encourage you guys to take on this journey. It's not too late. It's not too late for you to run. Keep moving, keep believing, and keep doing good. Because for us to be able to live in these houses, we need to be healthy. So which means a lot of movement. You could actually do the half marathon. Even walking, I walked part of my journey. My husband was laughing. I thought we were no longer coming, but I arrived. He started with me, and at the end, he left me. Imagine, he left me. I saying, what God has put together, no man shall put asunder. But he left me after 2 miles. I'm like, where's the husband I married? He had already gone ahead. So he thought he was waiting. I thought an ambulance was going to pick you up, but I finally finished. I finally appeared, and they say all the staff were already finishing work. They thought, is this woman going to come? But I finally did. I finished. I won't tell you how long it took to finish, but the important thing is that I finished. So I encourage you guys, ladies, my fellow Africans, just to get engaged in these things. It just feels you good to be able to live long years in this. How the Bible says that we shall build houses and live in them. We shall dig wells and use them. We shall plant trees and eat them. Not that we shall build and somebody eat. Not that we shall plant and another body and somebody eat the fruits. No, the word of God, and not that we shall dig and another one use the well. No, God wants us to enjoy the things that God has given us. But so healthy is wealthy. That's what I'm about to say. So keep moving, keep moving. Whatever you're doing, if it's walking, keep walking. So that when you go to Zim, we are healthy and fit. So I just wanted to share this little bit of what I've been doing, what I've been up to the past season. After the marathon, it was immediately, I did the marathon after my trip from the US. So I didn't have a lot of time to practice. So my husband was saying, you are a miracle. You are a miracle. You are the first person who have run a marathon without practicing. I said, you know what, I've been practicing walking. So you couldn't believe me when I said I was running. I had registered, then I went to the States to see my granddaughter, and when I came, I didn't have much time to practice. Then I said, I'm going to run. He said, are you crazy? I said, no, I'm not crazy. I'm going to run. And I did, and I'm so proud of myself. And after the marathon, I've been supporting my son. We're starting to start projects in Zimbabwe and starting cultural exchange in Zimbabwe, though the project is not finished, but we thought if we could initiate that. So my son went to Zimbabwe to organize an incredible culture tour. You know, it took about 12 young people to go to Zimbabwe. They were staying in our Airbnb, but most of them we took them to the village, to our village, though the house is not yet finished, but it was something that we wanted to experiment and see how it feels. Like people who come from here, they didn't really wanted to stay in the city. They wanted something authentic. They wanted to stay in the village, to exploring villages, connect with the people and discovering our roots. So like I'm saying, we should be so proud of where we come from. They were so amazed that we've got so much rich culture. So they went and they slept in part of the kitchen. They slept on the floor. So I had to go and borrow blankets from neighbors, you know, like we do when we have 10 visitors. I didn't think they were going to sleep, but they decided to go and sleep. As we can see, they're sleeping in the kitchen. The girls were sleeping in the kitchen, and the boys, I thought the boys slept outside on the fire. It was like a funeral. But they were so excited about the experience. That's why the house that we are building has got a 4-bedroom ensuite, because that's what we are thinking. Sometimes we think tourism is only to take them to Victoria Falls, take them to Mtare. No, but it's to showcase our culture, to showcase what we do, to showcase how Africans live. I was not even embarrassed. So I said, we're going to borrow blankets from neighbors so that they are able to sleep. So they went there, they bought a goat from the neighbors and slaughtered the goat, and a big fire outside. They had roasted meat and ate sadza. They didn't want to go back to the city. So this is our aim, even to turn that Homestead into a village tourism. We're planning to advertise. We've already started with this group that left. After that, we took them back to Harare. But they were so sad. They didn't want to come back to Harare. They just wanted to stay in the village. It was an authentic village with things that we love. I think it's time for us. It's the time for us. It's season for us to showcase what we have. I think a long time ago, we're being told to download the things that we have, the things that we were born in. So he said they were so like, we are so lovely. They were so amazed at the richness of our culture. So this is what I'm trying to build. That's what I'm trying to build, so that our children can showcase our culture. So let's not be afraid of our culture. When you have visitors, people from the diaspora visiting you, take them to the village. Take them to a village. They were fetching water from the borehole and making fire. They slept outside the homestead. The whole village came, and they were beating drums, and they attended a local funeral. And the people were like, what are these people? So they attended a lot of funeral and playing drum. There were lots of music. They were like, wow, we have got such a beautiful culture. You have got such a rich culture. So that was so exciting. We encourage you guys, those that are building home, Don't think only Airbnb has to be in Harare. You can actually make it an Airbnb in the rural areas. You can advertise it, to showcase your village. So we took them to the townships. We took them to Maramba. We took them to Mtoko. We took them to Katio. We took them to Mtawa. Those who know Murewa. And they were so excited. So you guys, I'm encouraging you. That is here being your rural home. Don't be embarrassed. It can be a source of income there in the rural areas. So as we are building that home, we are having that in mind, that we're going to host people. People don't want to be in the city because they've been in the city for a very, very long time. So it was something that we've been doing, organizing that. We had a minibus and we carried them and showed them that's authentic Zimbabwe. So it's been beautiful. Yeah, so this is one of the highlights. After they went, we really realized that we need to push that project. We started this project actually in June, July. So when they went, we felt like, my goodness, these people, they slept in the kitchen and they washed outside, in that what do you call that bathroom made of grass. So that gave us pressure that we need to finish this project. So it's been one of our highlights in this video. It's about seeing the progress of our rural home. Yeah, there's been lots of progress, being motivated by these children that went there, and they kind of showed us that it is possible. So we've been not building a house, but building a legacy. So guys, when you're building, you're not only building a house, but you're building a legacy for your great-grandchildren, so that when you are lying there, one day when you're sleeping there, they will point out, say, these two people that are sleeping here, the great things that they did for us, the great way that they opened, the great path that they opened us, because Word of God tells us that we shall leave a legacy for our third generation. So it is within our blood that we're supposed to leave a legacy for our third generation. So let's have that in mind. So the kitchen is coming together. Beautifully, so I think when I last showed you, they were filling the brickwork. So they finished the brickwork. You can see they've plastered. It's now been plastered outside. They've roofed. They did the thatching. The thatching was done excellently. So you guys, if you wanted someone to thatch, I could point you to that. It's got a little veranda. Really want to imagine the picture that I saw on when I do my research. I always give the builder a picture and say they produce. Some people, they give a picture and they get produced something. I'm going to show you a picture. Somebody wanted a toilet like that, but it was produced a different toilet. So, we are so grateful that our builder has been so good. So the kitchen has been finished. And when I saw the video for outside, they left that long log for hanging meat. For hanging meat, I told them that, we have to have that long thing for hanging goat meat, because I think we'll be hanging lots of meat. I'm a meat eater. I think we'll be butchering a whole cow and hanging the meat. I said, please, can you put that wood thing across to roast the meat? So when I saw that, I was like, Guys, so when you're building your kitchen, please don't forget that pole for hanging meat. It's a necessary. I don't think I want a refrigerated meat. I want meat that is hanged, that is smoked by smoke fire, by the fireplace. So I was like, I said, that is too big. I'm not sure whether we're going to fill that bar with meat. So it's coming together, the kitchen, and now we are now on the bedroom. We've gone to the bedroom now. So they've started roofing this week. As you can see, the builder on top is working. So we've started to put the roof for the main bedroom, So that's more exciting. And also decided to put a toilet. The toilet that we've done a toilet with three rooms, like a toilet we're going to do a blade toilet that we're going to use while we're waiting for the running water to come. And we've done like a bathroom, and the other toilet will be a toilet to flush. And then in the bedrooms, we've got en suites. But meanwhile, we said we're going to do a blade toilet so that when we start living there, we can have that meanwhile. So, and also we have a solar power. Both are planning to put solar power in the eco-friendly system. So meanwhile, we're going to use a blade toilet while we wait for the water system to be connected to the house. So we want to create a self-sufficient homestead. So it's a dream in progress. You know, it's such it's an amazing, also a message. We can build spaces that nature families, spaces that nature culture, spaces and health for generations to come. You know, that's what, so we are not building only for us, but for generations. You know, Malaika will be able to see and see, this is what my grandma and my grandpa built. You know, we can't wait to take her there. We can't wait to take her there, chasing chickens. We can't wait. We can't wait. So we are so excited about that. We are so excited about that. And also progress about the bowl. You know what we had done? We had done a bowl, the one whereby people do hand pump for the community, because we just wanted to connect with the community, because you cannot just come there and, you know, build your 3-meter fence and expect to live, you know, with people that we live with. So initially what we did a bowl outside, because we were not ready for it. For the past 2 years, people have been using that hand pump to have water for the cows and for the community. And right now, at the moment now, we want to convert that hand pump into a proper bowl that we're gonna put some pipes to come to the homestead. But because our community is using this water, we're going to put a tank outside for them. We're going to put a tape for them and a tape for the animals, so that they continue to use the water, because we are connected to our community. So you guys, we've got a bowl, you know. Don't just lock your bowl by yourself. You're gonna not finish that water by yourself. So don't lock it, you know. Try to have a tape outside so that your community can continue to use that water, and, you know, more animals, you know, to continue, and people continue to have gardens to keep your ecosystem. Because that bowl is, you are assessing a water. There's a rivers underneath, so you're not gonna be able to finish that water. So guys, I'm just encouraging you, don't be selfish. Just put a tape out for your neighbors. Put a tape out for your people. You can put it as far as possible if you didn't want any disturbance. So this is the stage where we are at. I'll be showing you when that happens. So we're going to connect, remove the end pump, and put solar panels, and put a big tank that we have, that will be a big tank, higher tank, that will put water into the house through gravity. And we're going to put another tank for the community, where we're going to put a tape for them, so that they are able to have some water as they were doing. And I think we're going to build another thing for cows and animals to drink water during drought, like you have always been done. And also because we are living in a community, we need to connect with our community. We need to live well with our community. Even our project in Murewa, most of the things are being done by the community. The grass was given by the community. They were using their scotch cart to bring the grass to the yard. You know, even the 3/4 stones were using the community scotch carts, you know. So we deliberately using scotch carts, we're deliberately using the people from the community to help us to dig. The soil is free, and whatever it is free. So the experience, what I've had, experience with building rural areas, it connects us to the people where we are going, to connect us with the people, our neighbors that we are going to stay with. So I love that. I love that. So don't just hire your lorries from Harare when there are people in the local that can use their scotch carts, so that they are able to gain some income and get to know you and get to connect with you. They'll guard your home, they'll guard your houses. There'll be no thieves that will come, because they know the local people, they know the thieves around. So if you don't commune with them, probably they will send thieves to your homestead. So try to commune with the people that are around you. Try to commune with your neighbors. Get to know the people in the village. Get to know your sub. Get to know your chairman. Get to know people that are in your area. So even when my guests went, they went to the local clinic. They donated some money to the local clinic. They went with the balls, footballs. So they were playing ball with the local neighborhoods, and they went to the local township. Their haircut done at Katio. Their haircut done there at the local barber. So now we are known. So guys, wherever you're going, get known in your village. Be a person of influence. Be a person of help. Be a person that helps people locally. Be a person who makes a difference, you know. That's the reason why I'm really excited to go and connect with my community, to go and connect with my roots. Yeah, so I've been getting lots of questions. People are saying, are you still here? Are you not gone yet? We've been having lots of questions. Yes. So our plans, we want to go to Zim in maybe at the end of the year. So we want to go because we just want to spend Christmas here with the children before we go. When we go there, I think we're gonna stay there for 4 months, 3 to 4 months, so that we do a test run, just to go and test the homestead, because the homestead we've never been. We want to go and test the homestead and test the systems that are there to see how are they working, and then maybe we may come back to do finally finishing. But we want to go and do a test run to go and see what the systems that we've put in place, are they working for us? Do we need another financial injection into that? Do we need a greenhouse? Do we need those kind of thing? What do we need that may need a large financial injection for us to be able to be stable? So like people who are here in the diaspora are not being chased, so you can always take step by step. For us, I think the advantage is we've had our mortgage fully paid. That's another topic. If you want us to talk about this, we can do that. We've got our mortgage paid fully, so we don't have a mortgage, which gives us the freedom to be able to go back and stay there for 3 or 4 months, just to actually see why we're on the ground, to see what are the things that we need. You may find out maybe the pump that you have put, as the pressure is not good enough for you, or the water is not hot enough, or the house that you built may need other things, that may need another cash injection, that may need to come back and maybe top up whatever is there. So it's always good to go and do a test run. And so we're going to go there for 4 months to give us a good picture, to give us a good feel of what would it feel like, what would it be like when we are there. Do we need to add more additions on other things, or they are all okay? So I'll say to you, if you are trying to relocate, don't do as if you are someone who's being chased. Just go and test and see, but try to do everything that you need to do before you go. And also, like in Zimbabwe, businesses are not very good, except if you've got a very a great model for a business. Sometimes you go there hoping that I'm going to depend on a business. Sometimes those business fail or policies change. The economy is unstable. So for us, we thought we have both worlds, as we have built our rural home, and we've got our home in our house in Harare. We've got 2 houses actually. The other one's being rented in Tinward North. I was advertising. If you're looking for somewhere to rent, there's a house in Tinward North which we are renting out. We're just renovating it to make sure that when the lodger goes in, we don't have any other expenses when we are there. So but the new lodger coming in, and also an increase in rent. So other people sometimes have got rent, been rented out for 10 years. We've never looked at it. We've never renovated, just painting it and just doing repainting it, or may help to increase, because the rent has gone up. I think ours as well were like that. The person has been paying like 450 or 500 for a long time, but the area has been developed. There have been malls. The area has now become a prime area to live. So we are planning to raise that rent to 700 or 650 thereabout. So if you've got a house in Harare, you have a relook, just revisit, maybe let the lodge out and just revamp it. It's not expensive. Revamp, just a touch of paint, a touch of everything, maybe a tank of water. That's what we are doing, a tank of water, so that when we are there, we add value to that property, so that when someone is renting out, it's an income that you know. So just to make those incomes to come to you when you are there, when you are no longer working. And our home, the one in Harare that we do Airbnb, we thought we'd continue with Airbnb. So what we do, we'll go to rural areas. If somebody books our Airbnb, then we go and live. I think we're going to enjoy more. We'll be living in the rural area. When somebody books, when they come out, we come back to our home. So we're going to enjoy both worlds. I think I'll enjoy more in the rural areas, but we've left that flexibility there, so that if you need an extra income, I won't mind to go and live in the village just for 3 weeks. And somebody choose an Airbnb. An Airbnb, it allows you flexibility. It allows you to block. It says if my great-grandchildren are coming to the house, I can block, so that those dates are closed. And also Airbnb, probably you just need 3 months. 3 months if your house is you've got it's host. If you host for 3 months, it's like a rent for the whole year, but you've got all the 9 months to yourself, which is the advantage of having an Airbnb than renting, because that person is permanent. But when you do Airbnb, it gives you enough income. You just need 3 months renting, a continuous of 3 months in 12 months. Whatever, 3 months in 12 months, therefore you end up having the whole month for the whole year, but you've got the house to yourself for the next 9 months, So you have the rest, the house to yourself for the next 9 months. So this is our idea. So other people, they've been asking me, oh, Deborah, what, I really want to go, but I don't have any source of income. I've got only one house in Harare. What can I do? So I say to you, if you get into the suburb deals, if you build a homestead, because these days now, if you go to the homestead, what you need is water, what you need is solar. That's all what you need. You're comfortable. After living in the diaspora for so long, I don't see myself wanting to live in Harare, to be honest. Maybe, I don't know. But when you go there, I'm really in love with the rural areas. I'm so much in love. Imagine making your own vegetables, looking after your chickens, having broilers. The space is unlimited. The space is unlimited. So want to look after goats, want to look after chickens, want to do eggs, want to do guilimba, want to do tsuro, I've got so much dreams and many plans that want to do different plants, eating organic. I don't think the space is the space is bigger than in the city. In the city, maybe for 300 square meters, you'll be paying like 35,000 or 20,000, which is a lot of money. But if you do the suburb deals for 20,000, you actually buy the land for 500, and you've got 15,000 that you can spend. I think in the olden days that people would say, I want to live in Harare, I want to live in Harare. Now Harare, there is nothing in Harare. Rakapinda nyoka. The traffic, the police, before you go, you are clubbed. You don't need this, you don't need that. When I'm traveling in Harare, I find myself stressed. I'm telling you, going into Harare city center, wow, my goodness, so much noise, so much traffic. Why would you want to do that? You have been living in London, you have seen all the development that you want to see. You have seen it. So there's nothing to see. That's why I encourage you, to live in the rural areas. It's so calm and so beautiful. I cannot imagine. I like gardening. I think I'll just be so busy. I can't wait, guys. I can't wait. Keep watching me. We are so excited. Me and my husband, I think we'll be in gumboots day in and day out. I'm not sure we're going to live in Harare. That's why we're doing Airbnb, because I'm not sure we're going to live in that house. So we are so excited. That's why we can't wait for this project to finish. We started in July, but it's like four. Any cent that we get. Our children came, they said, how come in this house here? We are not even buying food. Every cent was sent to the project. When you have that motivation, when you have that drive, someone may say, oh, Deborah, I don't have the 10,000. How much does it cost to do so much? Even if you've got 300 can buy bags of cement. Start where you are and God will finish you off. We started with where we are and God will finish you off. So whatever you have, start. Wherever you have, start. If you ask people to start kukurua's dinner, to have bricks in your homestead, do it. That's a good start, and God will finish the rest. God will provide the rest. We started with nothing. We started just to say, let's do bricks. So we started doing bricks, and it was layer after layer, layer after layer, layer after layer, layer after layer. And the things are cheap in rural areas. You don't buy soil. The bricks they are so cheap. They can make them from the soil. Grass for thatching was like almost next to free. Sand for building, they dig from the homestead there. So it's not that expensive. Just start where you are. A door frame, if you want the local town, they're like $18. $18 for a door frame, And they don't build cement because they will plaster. So it's I don't know where you are worried. Here, England, my dear. Things have changed. There are no more shifts. I don't know if you want to work. I'm 54. I don't want to eat 60 while I'm still here. Doing what? Doing what, guys? Doing what? Not those people that are new to continue. But I think I'm done. For truly. I'm so done. Those that are done, can you comment in the comment section that we are done? We've done our bit, guys. We've done our portion. So our goal is like, when we come back, we'll come back again here so that we are able to enjoy both worlds. But if you haven't even finished your mortgage, you can remortgage, put a lodger in your home, the mortgage continues, and go and develop where you're going to go. So we're going to have Harare and the rural home, but eventually, probably, if things goes well, we'll be doing full-time Airbnb in Harare and living in the rural areas and doing Airbnb in the rural areas, both worlds. So it's about living a balance, living with purpose, living simplicity and sustainability. Just a simple life, you know. I'm so excited, guys. I hope I'm lighting your fire. My fire is burning. My fire is burning. I can't wait. I can't wait. I don't know whether you feel the excitement that I have. I don't. I'm sure. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Come on, let's go, guys. Let's go to our villages. Let's go. Let's go. So that's where this journey has taken me so far. From the marathon track to the heart of Zimbabwe, from fitness to faith, from vision to Lagos. Thank you guys for following along, if you believe living purposefully, giving back, and building something meaningful, join me in this journey. There's so much more to come. So kind, if you've reached this far, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. As we are going to be in Zimbabwe, there will be more exciting content. So please subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe. So when you're watching my video, please, guys, don't skip the adverts. I want to have some income when I'm in Zimbabwe. So I only get paid through the adverts and you guys subscribing and watching and sharing with your family. I'm so excited. I hope I've lit somebody's fire. Can we share in the comment section, guys? Tell me what you're doing. Tell me what you're up to. Tell me when you are living. Tell me when you are going. I told you we are going at the end of the year and we're going to stay there for 4 months and then we come back to come and just polish up things and we go finally. We can't wait for that to happen. We are so excited, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for always rocking with us, I like to appreciate it. I like to say thank you. Without you, this channel would not exist. So guys, carry on supporting this channel. Carry on. It's great to have people of the same mind, people who are going the same journey, people of the same faith. You are not alone. God is with you. In this journey. If you are alone, you would fear. So do not fear. Fear is of the enemy. Start where you are. God will be with you. God will provide wherever you are. He provided manna daily for the children of Israel. They had manna daily. He didn't give. Whoever kept manna, it was rotting. So someone is waiting to have 20,000 gathered under their pillow before they make a move. No, we don't have 10,000 gathered under our pillow before we make a move. We are just believing God, and we have seen His provision as we move step by step. Just do the step that we are seeing right now. The Red Sea will not be able to part before you put your foot in there. You know, if Moses was there saying, "Oh, Red Sea, where are we gonna go?" It wouldn't have opened. He had to put the foot in the water for the Red Sea to open. So I say now, put your best foot forward. Go into that Red Sea, and I'm telling you that resistance, that water will turn into a wall, and you'll be able to walk through. And the Egyptians that we see now, you shall see no more. I encourage you today to say, you know what? I encourage you. Don't be afraid. Don't fear. God will see you there. He's got doors that is planned for you to open. No, if that is where you find peace, peace should be an emperor. Peace is the one that will give you guidance. If you feel peace about this project, just go for it. Finances, God will come. God will provide for you. I know that I've seen it. I've experienced it. We don't have any money that we've put aside, but we are just trusting God. And we have seen God's provision in all these projects. We started with no pen, with 300 pounds, I'm telling you, when we started that raw project. But I'm telling you, things have been happening. People have been helping us. Destiny helpers coming our way and finishing this project. So I encourage you. Please, if you've got even 300 pounds, don't spend it. Just buy 3 bags of cement or just buy 1,000 bricks. Start foundation and you'll see you finish that house. Thank you guys for always rocking.